Watch this video if you think you have fake friends in your life. It's gonna be a tough video, but it's absolutely necessary for your success as an individual and an entrepreneur. Having fake friends is like a burden that no one talks about. It's not really discussed widely because it's a negative connotation, talking negatively about your friends, about people you care about. But this video is going to tell you, teach you, give you the guide to understand if you have fake friends, snakes in your life at the moment. It's a pretty tough one, so strap in and we'll get straight into it. So first off, what is a fake friend? Now you're probably thinking, oh, fake this, fake that. Oh, so-and-so said this about me behind my back. Now, what actually is a fake friend though? It's someone who doesn't value their own value. They don't have values. They're people who are willing to bend to do what's best for them and their ego. A fake friend is someone who has poor values and a lack of honor. So poor values can mean a variety of things. Now we all have poor values in certain aspects, right? But that doesn't mean we have to have a lack of honor. What's a lack of honor? Now most people are like, honor, what am I, some old Japanese sensei? No, honor is a common thing we all need to have in today's modern world. It's integrity. It's what gives you your word. It's what bonds you to other people. A simple way of defining a lack of honor is by this definition. Honor is responsibility and accountability to other people. A lack of honor basically just means you're not consistently responsible or accountable to other people for your actions. So, how do you know if your friend's actually snakes or not? Now, this is tough, but most people, including yourself, don't have good values. Therefore, you're not going to attract high quality friends. So how do you change that? Well, you have to start with the inner. You have to start by developing yourself, judging yourself, analyzing what are my values? Do you even have values? What do I consistently do and what don't I do? And then you have to figure out what type of people do I actually want to be around that are going to improve my life. What are the values? What are the characteristics and traits that I need? What are the values and the other characteristics and traits that I want other people to have around me so that I know my friends aren't fake? I can rely on them, I know they're there for me, and I know we're going to have fun and get along in life and make fucking memories. One of the biggest things you can know to tell if someone's a fake friend is this one attribute that will fuck all your relationships up in the future. And that attribute is envy. Envy is an insidious emotion that it's quiet. It's not one of those angry, negative, loud emotions. When someone's frustrated, they make noise. When someone's angry, they destroy. When someone's envious, they move like nothing's wrong. That's the most poisonous emotion you have to watch out for in your friend groups. If you're in a friend group now and you think, man, this motherfucker is just not consistent, there's something about him, I don't know, I don't trust it. Probably envy. He probably has an envy for something you have. Now, what are some common examples of envies in friend group? Because most people don't even understand. They think envy is jealousy. Those two are very different. Jealousy, it's sort of like you adore something. You're jealous, but you don't really care. Envy, it stems from hate. It stems from a deep hate and insecurity within another person. Now, you might be envious yourself, and that's a value you gotta work on. You gotta let go of envy. Now, like I said, most people don't even have good values themselves, and they want to attract high quality people in their lives. They're not even a high quality person. What are some common examples of envy so you know how to avoid them? There's always someone, whether it's in your friend group or whether it's you, that gets envious, that actually deep down goes, man, that person doesn't deserve that nice thing, and gets envious of someone's situation. That's one of the first things. Now, most of the time, envy isn't verbalized. So you gotta watch out for the physical movements when something happens. Another example is when someone has an achievement in something, whether that's a sport, whether that's academics, whether that's a hobby, and there's always that one person that puts them down. Maybe it's you. Let's just say you've achieved your new personal best in the sport that you do, and someone goes, man, who cares anyway? You're not going to be in the Olympics. What do you care? Now that's a spite of envy. That's someone just very low-key, passive-aggressive, giving a spite of envy. Now you'll see envy, you'll see these negative emotions when people actually just throw out passive aggressive jokes. That's another indicator that the people around you are fucking snakes. It's another big indicator when someone is saying, ah man, look at you, you're too stupid. And when someone throws out a small passive aggressive insult like that, where you think, damn it, like I'm not stupid, you know I'm not stupid. It doesn't make sense for them to insult you. If someone's insulting you based off a mistake you've made and they're doing it in a joking way, that can still be even considered something that is probably not the greatest quality to have. Something that isn't honorable to say. Watch out for this shit. Listen to the people who are actually saying this to each other. It doesn't even have to be directed at you. You don't have to be in the middle, in the war zone of what's being said and done to understand who's a good and who's a bad friend. So how do you actually get away from these friends? How do you remove yourself from the shitty friends that you have and get better friends? You can't just boil a frog. It will jump out the water quicker than you can blink. What you have to do is you put the frog in water and you slowly, incrementally turn it up till the frog is cooked, until it's dead. It doesn't even feel the heat. This is what you have to do to your friend groups. Now, I've done this before in my life where I've slowly turned up the heat, and eventually I just don't associate with my old friends. Now, what do you actually have to do in terms of actions? Well, the first thing you can do is just stop texting. Stop texting and take longer time to respond. This just decreases your attention, and the rate at which you communicate with someone allows you to make not easier, but it allows you to actually have more peace of mind. And it's not like you're maliciously doing this. You're just, oh, cool, whatever, not important. Most of the times, what fake friends will do is they'll just want to be around you, to talk shit, to kick it, to chill. Now, what are some actually good values? What are some qualities you should be looking for in people? It's kind of hard to see these qualities in people the first time you meet them, because most people have a protection barrier in which they bring up in order to protect themselves from the general world. But I'm going to tell you a list of qualities that you can look out for, and write down your own. Write down your own qualities that you want to have in your friend group, whether that be for a happy life, whether that be for a successful life, whether that be for a peaceful life. Completely up to you. First one is honor. You need your friends and you need the people that you associate with to have honor, to be accountable for their actions, and to have a sense of integrity when they're speaking about you. Strength. You don't want to be hanging around people who will break in a second, people who will split and give in within a fraction of resilience, within a fraction of trauma. Accountability. Now, this goes back to honor, but you don't want to be around people who say they're going to meet you, say they're going to do something, say we're going to organize something, and then they just fall fucking through. Then you just never hear, oh, sorry bro, got busy, shit, forgot, oh, got distracted. Those types of people are going to fuck around with your peace of mind. Do not want that shit. If someone's going to cancel, they're going to do it before, and they're going to do it respectfully. What's next? Challenge, right? You can't be around friends who you just sit on the couch with. You have to be around people who actually push you in your own endeavors, who challenge you to do shit that you get along with. Like, let's just say it's chess. People who maybe they're a bit better than you, or maybe they just fucking work harder than you, and they challenge you to do better. You want people and friends who are going to challenge you in your area. Support. You need friends that actually support you. Now, I'm not saying they're going to carry you home, they're going to give you a pillow and tuck you into bed. That's not what you want. You want friends who are going to text you when they haven't heard from you in a couple days, text you when they haven't heard from you in a couple weeks. Those types of friends are invaluable to your health, your peace of mind, and your success. Patience. You need friends that are going to be patient with your journey, with your life goals, with your plan. If someone's always pressing you about what you're doing, where you've been going, who you're talking to, what are your feelings, and what do you think, you're just going to end up not wanting to talk, not wanting to give them any information. Synergy. Motherfucker, you cannot be friends with someone if there's awkward. Now, you can hang out with anyone long enough and get synergy. But synergy is what happens when you have open communication and similarity. You have synergy. And it also comes into play when we talk about humor. So humor is important because it allows you to bond over things. When you're laughing, your brain releases endorphins, it releases serotonin, it releases happy chemicals that make you want to do that thing again. Whether that's hanging out with a friend, whether that's doing something you guys both enjoy, laughing about the failures, the success, laughing at other people, it doesn't really matter as long as you're having a fucking good time and laughing. Now that's just a brief list of some of the qualities you want to have in friends. I'm sure there are many, many more that you can decipher and write down in your own time. And you definitely should, because designing your life on paper is different to just thinking and fantasizing about it in your head. How do you find new friends that are actually going to improve your life, or that you can add value with and enjoy the life that you have, or the life that you're building? What you have to do is pretty simple. Hang out where you know these people will be. If you know you want more disciplined friends, you go to a fucking gym. You talk to the people who are there every day. If you know, let's just say in your own hobby, you like tennis. You want more friends who are really good at tennis? Go to different tennis clubs. Not the same one you've been going to, but a different tennis club in where you can meet more new and different people who have similar qualities to you. Now, it's pretty easy to find new friends because what you do is you look at the things that you want to do in life, you find those things, and you just go to those places. You rock up and you come consistently until you meet people who you see are consistent and have knowledge in that background, in that area, and you just talk, have a conversation. Hey, my name's Javier, what's your name? Hey, how you going? How did you get into this? What made you want to start this? Ask general questions, build new relationships. It's a skill, networking. It's something that no one gets taught. No one gets really taught how to network, how to make new friends. That's what this channel is about. It's about educating you guys. It's about giving you the resources, the knowledge, and the foresight to actually build a life that you want. These two books are going to reveal how you actually get new friends, how to analyze the friends and the situations you currently have in order to build better, stronger, successful relationships. Right, the first book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Get this book and fucking read it. It's so important, it's crucial to building new friends respectfully so that you have new and healthy relationships with people in areas and people with high quality values. The second book, which is a bit of an advanced one, I'll be honest, you probably can't read it. However, this book is really big. It's called The Laws of Human Nature by Greene. It's the same author who wrote The 48 Laws of Power and The Laws of Seduction. Amazing book. Honestly, I've read this book twice over the period of 3 years, and I wouldn't recommend it anymore for learning about life, learning about human nature. This book will honestly shock you. It will slap you in the face. It will rip the band-aid off. So if you're a young adult and you want to change your life for the better, you want to build success in whichever area in life you choose, follow this channel. I'm going to be giving you guys free content, free value on how to actually build your dream life.